Dear candidates, this is the third class of the data interpretation. The first class is of basics, the second class is of a problem. In previous video I have solved 3 problems. So in today's class we are going to solve 4 more problems. If you haven't watched the first class of the data interpretation, this particular problems you cannot solve. So please watch the first class and second class, then you can come for this particular class. Let me directly go for the question. So here is a question given. The school is given, total passed students is given, and percentage of the failed student is also given. So with this data, what we can calculate? The total number of the students we can calculate, and total number of the failed students also we can calculate. Correct? So for example, it is 2755 is the total number of the passed students, and the percentage of the failed student is 5%. That means this 2755 is nothing but 95%. By using this, we can calculate the 5%, means the failed student as well, even total number of the students as well. Is it? So let's go for the first question. Find the difference between a total number of the failed students in school C and D and the total number of the students in this school E and F. Where is school C and D? So you can find the school C here, and immediate next one is school D. Is it? So what they have asked, total number of the failed students in school C and D. Failed students in school C and D I will mention. Okay, and the total number of the students in E and F. Okay, so they have asked total number of the students, not total number of the failed students. Okay, remember these two calculations and these two calculations. Okay, so failed students of C and D and total number of the students, both are different. Okay, so let me go for the calculation first. So first we need to calculate the failed students number in the school C and D. How to calculate that? Okay, so I will go for school C. What is the student strength? That is 1610. Is it? And that is what? It is a 70%. What we need? Failed students. Correct? Is it? Failed students. We need what? 30%. How have we got 70%? The total number of the student is 100%. The proportionate of the failed student is 30%. So remaining will be obviously 70. Correct. So you will get the cross multiplication like this. So the calculation will be 1610 into 30 divided by 70. So 00 I have strike it. Whether this is divisible from 7 is a matter. Directly we will check it. It's not a problem. 7 1s are, 7 2s are, then 2 is remaining, 21, it will become 7 3s are. Correct. So 230 into 30 will be how much? 690. Is it? So I will write it like C is 690. You have to be very quick for the calculations. You will get only 1 minute and 5 seconds to solve this complete questions. So that's why the practice is important. The next one is asked is failed student number of D. So we'll do in the same way. So D is 2040. What is that? That is passed students. Passed student proportionate is 80%, right? So if 2040 is 80%, then what will be the 20%? We need a failed number, so that is why what will be the 20%. So we'll go for the cross multiplication as like we have done in this C. So the calculation will be 2040 into 20 by 80. Correct. 8. I'm striking up the zeros. 2 1s are, 2 4s are, 4 5s are, and 4 1s are. So for D we will get 510. Okay. So C we got 690. D we got 510. The total we are making it like 6500, 1100, 1190 and 1200. So the first part of the question is done. And total number of the students in school E and F they have asked. School E is here, school F is here. What we need? This is total number of the passed students. We need total number of the students, right? So these two. Remember, this is given in the proportionate. We have to find out the total number. Okay. So 1200. Keep it aside. We will go for the actual answer later. Now we have to calculate the total number of the students. How we can go for it? So as it is, I will go for the E first. Okay, the total number of the passed students in E is 2295. You can see, is it? So it is 2295. How much proportionate it is? It is 85%, because 15% is failed. That means 2295 will be 85%. How much we need? Now we don't need the failed students number. We need the total number. Correct? So we are making it as 100%. What is 100%? So how will be the calculation? 2295 into 100 divided by 85. Okay, if the last number is in 5, then obviously that is divisible by 5. So we can make it like this. 5 20s are 100 and 5 1 is 100, 17s are 100. Correct? Now is it divisible by 17 is a matter. We will try. 17 1s are, 17 3s are 51. So how much is remaining? 8 is remaining, means 85. So 17 5s are 85. 135 into 2 will be 270. What about F? The F is also the same calculation. You can go for the cross multiplication and you will get it like 2280 into 100 by 95. 5 20s are, 5 19s are. Okay, so whether 2280 is divisible by 19, we will try. Okay, 19 1s are, 19 1s are, 19 2s are, we are having 120 into 20 will be 120 into 20 will become 2400. Okay, E is 2700 and we are having 2400. The total will be 2400 plus 2700. How much it will be? It will become 5100. What is asked? what is the difference between these two, correct? Total number of the failed students of C and D we have done with the calculation, that is 1200, and total number of E and F is also we have done, that is 5100, is it? So the difference will be 3900. You are having the answer here itself. So what is your answer? Your answer is option B. Okay, option B will be your answer. Without wasting time, let me go for the next question. Here the same table. What is the question? Find the ratio of the average of numbers of the failed students of school C, D and F to the total number of the students in school D and F together. Okay, they have asked us to find out the ratio between these two. Okay, what we have to do? We have to find out the average of the failed students of C, D and F. Okay, so C and D, the number of failed students we have already calculated, that is 690 in C and 510 in D. Okay, in the previous questions we have done it. So what we need to calculate is failed number. Okay, so failed number of school F. School F, it is 2280. Okay, so how will we calculate? Go for the previous calculation. Okay, as like cross multiplication, I'll make it like this: 2280 into what we need, failed number, right? So that is why 5% out of 95%. So this equation you will get by using the cross multiplication. How will you calculate? 5 ones are 5 19s are. So whether it is divisible by 19, 2280, 19 ones are 19 ones are 19 2s are. So we will get 120, 690 plus 510 plus 120, as like a calculating technique: 600, 500, 1100, 1200, 1290, 1300, 1320. Clear? So 1320. But what is asked? The asked is average, right? So that is why I am making it by 3, because totally 3 schools are added, right? So 3 ones are, 3 fours are, and 3 fours are. That how much it will become? You will get it as 440. Okay, so I will write it as 440. This is the average of CDF. Okay, average of the failed students of CDF. Now I'll go for another part of the question. There they have asked it as total number of the students in the school D and F together. Okay, total number of the school D and F together. What we have to do? The schools D. Okay, so total number of the school D we have to calculate. How will we calculate the total number of the school D? Total number of the passed students plus total number of the failed students. Have we calculated total number of the failed students of school D? Yes, right? So what is the school D's total number of the passed students? 2014 plus, have we calculated the failed students number? It is 510 in the previous questions. So this will become 2550. This is of school D. Of school F, the total is given as 2280, and total number of the F school we have already done in the previous question. How much that is? That will be 2400. So 2400 plus 2550, 2000, 4000, 4400, 4900 and 4950. So what they have asked first, it is average of CDF failed students. So average of CDF failed student is 440 is to the total of D and F. We have already calculated it. That will become 4950. So we have to make it for the ratio. We have to find out the common number which is divisible. Okay, so here what we have to see is, just for our simplification, we have to see the options. Okay, so these 2 zeros I am just going to strike off. The 11 and 13, whether it is possible, because it is so nearby, it is not possible, because you can see the 44 and 495, there is a digit difference, correct? 44 is a 2 digit and 495 is a 3 digit. So 11 and 13 is not at all possible. Then 3 and 43 is a possibility, but whether this 3 is divisible by this 44, not possible, right? So that is why option B is also eliminated. Option C, 4 and 45, this is possible, but we have to check it. Okay, what we have to do? We have to bring this 44 to the 4. What we have to do? We have to divide it by 11, correct? So 11 4s are 44, but this 495, what is there? Okay, this 495, what is there? Whether this is divisible by 11 is a matter. Okay, so we will try. 11 4s are 44. How much is remaining? 5 is remaining. 11 5s are 55, correct? So 4 is to 5. So what is our right answer? Our right answer is 4 is to 45. Okay, so do not worry. I know this is a little bit of a tough questions. It is treated as a hard level of questions. Only 31% of the candidates have made it right. Okay, so with practice, definitely you can do it. The only problem is the time restrictions. You can crack the time restriction as well. Okay, so next question is the same table. Number of the failed students in a school A is approximately what percent more or less than total number of the students in the school B. So in the competitive examination questions, they used to confuse you by giving this type of the expressions, more or less than. Okay, the simple trick to check whether it's a more or less is, it is a failed number of students and this is the total number of the students. Obviously failed number of the any school will not be more than any school's total number, correct? So in this case it is in 2000, the failed number is just a 5%, and obviously even though it is a 5 by 95, it will not be more than 2040. So the failed number of the A is obviously less than. Okay, so that will become less than. What is the formula of less than? It is the difference divided by more than. Correct? Difference divided by more than into 100. Okay, so they have asked approximately what percent. I am just multiplying the 100 because they have asked what percentage. Okay, so can we calculate it? What is the number of the failed students in school A? We can use the same technique of the cross multiplication. It is 2755 into 5 by 95. Okay, so you need not to go for the cross multiplication always. Once you understood the logic, you can calculate it simply. 5 ones are 5 19s are. So whether the 2755 is divisible by 19, we will try. Okay, 19 ones are 19. How much is remaining? 8 is remaining. 19 fours are 76. 9 is remaining. 9 and 5 95. It will become, so 19 fives are 95. Okay, so 145 will be the total number of the failed students. Total number of the failed students in school A will be 145. Well, now what is asked? How much percentage less than? Okay, obviously it's not more than. Correct. How much percentage less than the total number of the students in the school D? Okay, what is the total number of the students in the school D? We need not to go for the calculation once again, because we know what is the total number of the passed students. We have already calculated total number of the failed students in the first question itself. What is the total number of the failed students in the school F? We need not to go for the calculation because we have calculated the total number of the school F already in the first question itself, that is 2400. Correct. So how much percentage more it is asked? So we will use the formula. What is the difference? So we will use the formula. The formula is difference divided by more value into 100, right? So 2550 minus 145 divided by 2550 into 100. Okay, how are you going to calculate this? Okay, so instead of using this 100 first, I'm just going for this calculation. So it will become 500 minus 100 will be 2400. Correct. So then 50 minus 40 will be 2410, and 0 minus 5 will be 2405. So this will become 2405 divided by 2550. Whether this is divisible? No, right? So in fact, in the competitive examination, I said we can go for the approximation. So this is not divisible. That is why I can add 1 0, and I'm just going to put 0 point. So in this case, 2550 tens are how much? 25,000. So exactly it will not become 10. So that is why obviously the lower value is 9. Okay, 0.9 will be the digit, and we are going to check what is nearby 0.9. So obviously the first digit should be 0.9. We got 0.9. So that is why we can say it as 94% less. Okay, option D will be our answer. The next question is same table. Total number of the students in the school B and C together are how much more than a total number of the failed students in the school B and E. Here they haven't mentioned about the proportionate. So that is why we can consider it as the difference. Total number of the students in a school B and C are how much more than. Okay, how much more than? It is nothing but the difference. We can say how much more than they have asked. Correct. So it is nothing but a difference. We need not to go for the proportionate and all. Here they haven't asked about the percentage. Okay, so how much more than the total number of failed students in the school B and E. Total number of the students in the school B and C, we will go for it. Total number of the school B, have we calculated already? Total number of the schools B. So we haven't calculated. What we can go for? We can use the cross multiplication technique. We need a total number of the school B students, right? So now we can go for like 2115 is 90%. What is 100%? Correct. So the logic will be 2115 into 100 divided by 90. Clear? So we can go for the same logic once again. Okay, so 1010 is done. Whether this is divisible by 9, we are going to check it. Correct. 9 ones are 9 twos are, then 9 threes are, and 9 fives are. 235 into 10 will be 2350. 2350. Okay, so the total number of the school B is 2350. Okay, what is the total number of the school C? We have already calculated the failed students of school C in the first question, that is 690. So we can add it. The total number is 1610 passed students plus 690 is the failed students. So 1000 nothing is there. 1600, 2200, 2210, and 2300. So 2300. Okay, so total of the school B and school C. What is the total of the school B and school C? 2300 plus the school C's total I have calculated is 2350. Is it? So this will become 4650. Now another part of the question is the total number of the failed students in the school B and school E. So school B and school E, failed students only. So school B we have already calculated. It is 2350. This one will be 2350. We have calculated the total, and we have the past number as well. So that is 2115. So how much? That will become 235. What about school E then? So we have calculated the total already in the previous question, that is 2700, and we have the past number, that is 2295. So that will become 405. Correct. So the total of 405, 235 plus 405 will be 200, 400, 600, 630, 635, 640. Okay, so we are done with all the calculations. Now we have to see what is the difference, how much more than they have asked. Correct, how much more than they have asked. So what is the total number of the school B and total number of the school C? That is 4650. And what is the failed students number in school B and E together? That is 640. What is the number? 4010. Okay, so your answer will be option A. Okay, that's it for today's class. I will stop with the tabular form from here. So if any doubts in any of the question paper, you can mention the question paper in the comments, or else you can see my mail ID as well here. You can mail me. Okay, put your continuous effort. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon as well to get the notifications, and share with your friends if you felt this video is useful.